This is Kelly Farrell, and I'm talking today with Marcy Hess, the owner of Concept 1010 downtown Naples. And Marcy, can you explain a little bit about how Concept 1010 works in terms of being low impact and slow movements? Maybe just describe a little about it and perhaps why it's safe because of that.
Sure. What we do is actually called high intensity strength training. But the intensity comes from doing the exercise very, very slowly and using a full range of motion of your muscles, which means that we are working your muscle throughout the entire exercise. With typical machines, or if you're doing free weights, you're only using the muscle that you're trying to work for 20 to 25% of the entire exercise. But at the same time, we use equipment that was specially made for elite athletes and for rehabilitation. So working in this equipment is very, very safe, and then you're also working one-on-one with a trainer. So it's a very slow, safe exercise, but you will work hard for all 20 minutes once a week.
And are there certain people who thought maybe they weren't ready to work out? Have you come across some uses for this that people might be surprised whether they can work out or not?
Yes, we have a client right now that had injured her rotator cuff, and it was actually her physician who suggested that she come here, that felt that because of the way that our equipment works and the way you do this exercise, that she would actually heal her injury more quickly. And she has had just fabulous results. She's very, very happy and excited. We have another client who had some major abdominal surgery, and so she came a little bit too soon, but she was able to tell that it was a little too soon for her to work out without her hurting herself. Number one, because she's working one-on-one with a trainer, but also because you do this exercise so slowly. And now that she's given it another month or so, she has started to come, and she's seeing great results because she had to take so much time off of doing anything that now she really has to build her core up again. And she's very, very pleased with all of that. We also have clients who are coming in with arthritis, and this is excellent for arthritis. As most people know, with arthritis, as much as you have pain, the best thing you can do is keep active and really strengthen your muscles, and that can help to reduce the pain, reduce some of the inflammation that is involved in osteoarthritis, and to stave off the continuation of arthritis getting worse. So it's an excellent thing for that. So there's many, many things. There's lots of people with Parkinson's disease that would think that they probably couldn't do this because with Parkinson's, some people have problems with balance and they have tremors, and they do see a deterioration of their muscles. But because they are so closely monitored and because the equipment is so safe and you do the exercises so slowly, this is an excellent, excellent form of exercise for people suffering from Parkinson's. And there is research that shows that if you work on strengthening your muscles and continuing to do exercise along with healthy diet, that you can keep the onslaught of Parkinson's from progressing quite as quickly. So it's very good for that. It's a great thing for people with depression. You know, we're not here to say that you shouldn't go to a doctor and that people shouldn't be on their proper medications for all illnesses, but the more you exercise and the more you work your muscles, the better you feel. The stronger you are, the more balance you'll have, the better your outlook on life, the more that you'll be burning calories, which means that you probably, if you're eating a healthy diet, will start to lose weight, and you'll see a change in your body regardless of how much weight you lose, because the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn, and muscle, though it weighs 2.5 times what fat weighs, it takes up a lot less room in your body. So you'll start to see changes in your body and the way your clothes fit and the way you feel and your level of energy.
And any recommendation for somebody who's like, oh, I've got whatever number of conditions or after a surgery or an injury, any recommendations if they're kind of on the edge, not sure whether to try it or not?
Well, I think the first thing is to make sure that if they're under a doctor's care, that the doctor feels that it's safe and that they can go back to exercise. If a doctor says you can exercise, this is probably the safest, most efficient, and most effective exercise that you're going to ever try to do. It'll take up the least amount of time in your week, and will give you the fastest results, the best results, and then you can get on with things. You can go back to life, enjoying life, and having more energy, having more flexibility, having more strength, having better balance, sort of everything. Now, because I am a nutritionist, I would like to say that it's very important for everybody to eat a healthy diet. And that just means making good choices.
Great. Thanks so much, Marcy.
Sure.